Okay, so for the online class, I just wanted to let you guys know that I did go over the test number 4 with the face-to-face class. If you guys in the online class have any questions about your scoring and protocol for doing that with the key in there, please feel free to send me an email. What we're going to do today in today's class first, and the recording for the online group is not going to be very long here. We're going to start out by going over the citations. The face-to-face class, I'm not sure why, but the people who posted, who I looked at last night, just about everybody requested don't show mine. In fact, everybody requested don't show mine. So we're not going to show any from the face-to-face class, but we will look at 2 from the online class and hopefully be able to live and learn from that. And after we do that, we're going to kind of, well, I'll tell you what's going to happen after that. So we have the citations. 2 people were nice enough, and I think I took their names off for the sake of arguments and so forth. Let's see what we got here. So I'm going to put it on pause here and just have the face-to-face class read through this abstract that we have here, and then hopefully answer some questions about, is it the kind of thing you'd want to be doing here? Okay, so let's open it up here for a second. Some comments. Did they do their job with this first citation? Why would you say yes to that?
Because the first paragraph is a brief summary of what the research was, and then the second one is explaining why it would be useful to their
Why it would be useful to their research. So paragraph 1 is a summary, and in paragraph 1 you are supposed to provide a summary of things, as the case may be. We can even go back to the top of this situation. Is that the way you want to be doing the article citations here? Comment? Go ahead.
You would indent the second and third line
Yeah.
the first.
You could indent it, but actually for me, you could indent it, but for my sake, for this particular topic in the bibliography, if you want to do that, that would be fine. I'm not going to take off any points if you don't. As long as you have the citation, the title, actually, the Lou et al. You would actually critique. You want to have all the authors' names up there as a main thing, and then have the date, have the title. You do not have the date it was retrieved. You don't need that. The DOI you can or can't have. You have the title of the journal and so forth. I just need you to have the citation there so I can know what it's coming from. Let's talk a little more about paragraph 1 first. So we agree that paragraph 1 is a summary. Are there strengths and weaknesses of this summary? Can I ask Lily or Hannah? Do you guys have, what did you think of paragraph 1?
Well, I thought that it went into a lot of detail. I'm not sure if it was necessary, the length of the full summary and the critique. I think maybe it needs to be shortened a little bit.
So the length of the summary might be a little bit much. I'm just repeating for the acoustic as well. Hannah, what would be your thought process?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, that it went into a lot of detail, and that you were saying last time that you shouldn't give all the details of the whole experiment.
Yeah, you don't need to give necessarily all the details. Would it be taken, would points be taken off because of this? Not necessarily. You certainly, and they don't do this in here, they don't give statistical results. Is that appropriate here? Yeah, that's actually appropriate. They give a lot of real world findings here. So describing kind of what they did is probably okay. I'm not going to be super critical of things, but as long as you don't have like a paragraph saying main effects, interactions, and t-test indicated X, Y, and Z. Real world is all right. They describe the method in a good way. The results, the bottom sentence is pretty good. Let's look at paragraph number 2 here. So do we let me ask the left side of the class, maybe Kate and Bella. What did you guys think of paragraph number 2 here?
It seems like they're giving them a lot of they did a really good job doing this, but they don't talk about any of the limitations.
So they talk about the strengths of the article, maybe not about the limitations, so they could do that a bit more. But yeah, so strengths and weaknesses would be a part of it. The other thing that was mentioned here, do they tie to their own personal research? They do. Is that usually okay?
Yeah.
It usually is okay, but I think I gave you, I believe, some special instructions of what I wanted you to do with tying the lit review into your basic idea. Does anybody remember what I kind of said in regards to that? I mean, a sentence or so. Transparency would be reinforced, would be, well, let's see, this article would reinforce. You got to watch the grammar. The article would reinforce my research predictions that childhood trauma has a significant impact on brain development. You could have a simple sentence like that in the nature of things. The idea that even in the absence of a psychiatric diagnosis, things could happen. So that's still kind of summary and critique-ish. The thing you don't want to do here, though, is what? What do you want to do in the final section of your particular paper? I thought I said in the last class.
Reflect on the articles that would benefit your research more than others.
Yeah, the idea is after you go through kind of the summary and the critique, strengths and weaknesses, at the end you have that final summary where you say, these articles said X, this could tie to the present proposed research. Using terms like that, not saying what I want to do, but the present proposed research in ways X, Y, and Z. So that would be the idea of that final summary paragraph. But this is actually, is this reasonable? Yeah, just about everybody got 5 points on this. This was just a draft assignment, but this is kind of the idea. Any other comments or questions or critiques? Okay, let's go to article number 2. Let's see how long we are on the acoustics here. 7 minutes, actually. I'm just going to keep going here. Actually, no, I'm going to shut it down.